Pantechelearning and Google. Am I audible? Student, please respond. Then only I am understand. Am I audible? Okay. And in today's session, we're going to learn about web development, how the web development and how the website are created. Okay, these are things we learn in this today's session. Okay, and I'm Gugan from Pantech Learning. I work as a project engineer. And okay, let's start the session. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Manas. Okay. First, in web development, first we need to know what are the tools we use in the web development. What are the tools we use in web development? And basically, the code editors. Code editors. What are the code editors? The code editors is nothing but we need to type code see in somewhere, right? So we using this tool to write our code. Okay, that is called code editor. And what are the code editor we use? Okay, basically VS Code, Sublime Text, Atom. These are the main thing. This is the main code editor we use to type our codes. Okay, and browser. And browser we using Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Okay, there is a browser. Okay, we using in the web development. We using also browser and web developer tools. Okay, web developer tool. What are the tools we use? For web developer, Chrome developer tool. Okay, in the Chrome we having a developer tool option. Okay, because we need to understand the networking system, so that's why we using this developer tool. Okay, basically what are the tools we use? Code editor, browser, and developer tool. Okay, these are the tools we use in our whenever we developing a website. The mostly we use VS Code. Okay, VS Code is having a multiple features, so that's why many developers choose VS Code. Okay, that is called Visual Studio Code. Okay, what is web development? First of all, what is web development? Okay, web development is a process of creating a website and web applications. Web development is a process of creating a website and web application. Okay, basically we creating a website or web application, that is all the things are in coming from comes from web development, and it include design, coding, and content management. Okay, these are the uh, things whenever we these are the basically what the thing is we just what are the things we created in the website and web application, that is called in the web development. And website can static and dynamic. Basically the website is a mainly divided into the two types. One is static and another one is dynamic. Okay, the static, what is static? The static is nothing but it is a fixed content. Is the it is the fixed content. Okay, basically we can't change anything in the website. We just if you created that website, it only show the what we whenever we create what are the things are there, the same thing will be show in the website. Okay, and what is dynamic? Dynamic is nothing but it can be changed, it can be various. Okay, it is just interactive. Okay, basically dynamic is changing content. Okay, static is fixed content, dynamic is changes content, changes in contents. Okay, these are the two types of website. These are the two types of website. Okay, what are the things? Static means fixed content, and dynamic means interactive content. Okay. Okay, in web development there is a three types of web development. Okay, there are three main types of web development. One is front end, and another one is back end, and another one is full stack development. These are the three types of web development. These are the three types of web development. One is front end and back end and full stack development. Okay, what are the types of web development? Front end and back end and full stack. These are the three types of web development. Okay, first, what is front end? First, what is front end? The front end development. Okay, what is front end? Okay, whenever we search any like Flipkart, I example just Amazon. Okay, anything. Okay, here. Okay, what are the things we see? Okay, what are the things we see in the Amazon website? There is a many images out here, text of CS, and the logo, everything. Okay, what we see in the website, uh, that is called as a front end. Okay, what we see in the whenever we load a website, what are the things we see, that is called front end. Okay, front end is a part of the website that users see the interact with. Okay, what the content we see in the website, that is called front end, and it include button, text, images, menu, and animation. Basically, what are the things we see? Okay, we seeing images and many things like that, right? So that is front end. Okay, designers, colors, everything is it's come from front end. It include button, text, images, menus, and animations. Okay, and think of it as a face of website. Okay, basically just think like it is a face of the website. Okay. Okay, basically what are the things we see in the whenever load the website, that is called front end. Okay, understand? And what is backend? What is backend? Okay, what is backend? The backend is a behind the scenes part of the website. Okay, basically backend is nothing but it is basically flow of data. Okay, how the data will be stored, how the data will be flow, that is called backend. Basically, I give the example, if you're using Facebook, or first of all it asking for registration, right? The whenever we enter into the Facebook, it asking for registration. Okay, and you can just register, enter your detail, and that detail will be saved in the somewhere, right? It will be saved in somewhere, so that in that session we just using carry the data into the carry the data and store in somewhere. Okay, store in database basically. Okay, that flow, that how the data is stored. Okay, that process is called as backend. Okay, whenever we just enter in the front end, and it will be data will be carry and store in somewhere. Okay, somewhere means a database. Okay, these are things. the they this process is called as a backend. Basically this process is called as a backend. The user don't see it, but it what makes everything function basically. Okay. Okay, basically what is backend, which is how the data will be stored and how different parts are connected. Whenever we click this button, we can loading another page, right? Navigate to another page. That process also called as backend. Okay, basically data related and what are the functionality. The functionality process is called as a backend development. Okay, and full stack development. Okay, full stack development is nothing but who know the front end and also the back end. They these are called as a full stack developer. Okay, who know the front end. Front end means what we see in the website designing and that things. Okay, that is called front end, and also back end data related things. Okay, and they both are things. Who know the both are things, that is called full stack development. Okay, the full stack development means working on both. Okay, front end and back end. And full stack developer can build a complete web app from start to finish. Okay, who know the front end and back end, he capable to create a whole website. Okay, that's why we using this. That's why we need to become a full stack development. Okay, we need to know front end and also we need to know back end also. Okay, we know what is front end, what is back end, what is full stack. Okay, and now we're going to know how website our work. Basically how the website our work. Okay, first in the first process we having a browser. We already know what is browser. Okay, Google Chrome, Firefox, and these are things are called as a browser. And that is also called as a end user. Okay, who using a browser, that person is called as a end user. Okay, whenever in the browser we just typing anything, like you typing anything. If you need to enter into the Facebook, or you just type Facebook, and if you need to enter into the Flipkart, you just type Flipkart. That is called request. Okay, um, whenever I just opening, I just in the Google I just search Amazon. The Amazon will be the page will be look like this. Okay, right? There is a I just giving a request. Okay, I just giving a request through in the browser. Okay, the same thing. Okay, I just giving a request based on this URL, and that URL will be go to the server. Okay, server is nothing but it just store, it just having saved the multiple files of software files like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, these files are in the server. Okay, and server will be response to the browser. The server will be response to the browser in this way. Okay, first we just in the browser we just giving a request, and that request will be going to the server, and server will be response based on the what are the files of your website. Okay, what are the files, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These are the files. That file will be go to the browser, and browser will be show in a like page. Okay, show in the website, and that is how the website or work. The browser, a browser send request to the server. The browser send request to the server, and server responds with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And server response in the HTML, CSS, JavaScript file. Okay, and the browser interpret and display the web pages. This is a browser which is based on the response of the server. The browser will be load the website properly. Okay, this is a process of how the website or work. This is a process of how the website or work. Okay, basically, what are the process of developing a website? What is the process of developing a website? Uh, First, there is a step-by-step process to creating a website. Okay, basically, the web development means just creating a website from scratch, right? And it include multiple steps like planning, designing, building, and testing and launching a website. Okay, these are the step-by-step process to creating a website. Okay, and same as if you want to build any buildings, and these are the same thing. First we need to plan, and after that we need to design, and after that we collect the materials and all the things, and we just build the building one by one. Okay, there is the same process in the website also. Okay, first in the first step we just planning is the first step of creating a website. First we need to understand what are the things we need. Okay, first then only we just creating a website. Okay, just what are the things we need to create a website, like the website for um, selling product, or the website for showing a brand, and or the many things. There is a many types of website, like e-commerce website and blog and shop. For the shop, like same as the e-commerce website and school site. These are the different types of website. First we need to understand what are the things, what are the need of the customer. What are the need of the customer? Why we need to create a website? That only we need to create that website. Okay, so first we need to understand the website for. Okay, like a shop, blog, school site. What which purpose we need to create the website? That only we creating a website proper in the proper manner. Okay, and also we need to plan for what are the features we need to have in our website. Okay, like a login page, and register page and contact form and dashboard. How the website are, what are the features we need in our website, so we need to prepare for that. Okay, and after that we just make a simple layout or sketching of the pages. That is called as wireframe. And wireframe means we just connecting, whenever we click this page, it will be go to the navigate to this page, and I have this button here, and like that. Okay, like the same way. So we need to prepare the website in the proper manner. Okay, that is called wireframe. And what is designing? We need to mention which color we need to have in our website, or font layout. These are the things, or the design. Okay, we need to design our website in the proper manner. And in the designing, we using a tool like Figma, Canva, Adobe XD can be the one of the tool for the designing our website. Basically it is a pre-model, like prototype. Okay, we need to create a prototype for our website. Okay, we just modeling our website in the tool of Figma, Canva, Adobe XD. These are the tools to creating our prototype of our website. Okay, then only we understand how the website are look. Okay, design how each page we need to design each page also. Okay, how each page will be look on phone and computer. Okay, and because if you creating a website in computer, okay, it will be various size for our phone, okay, and also various size for our tablet, okay. So we need to we need to design for the all the things, okay, all the screens, all the things, all those things, okay. That only whenever we design our website is properly structured, okay. So we need to designing is a one of the main step in the whenever we creating a website, okay. And after that we need to build our website in the front end, okay, in the front end parts, okay. In the front end parts we using html, css, javascript, okay. Basically the front end we using html, css, javascript. Basically what is front end means, building up what are the I'm already see tell what are the what is front end. The front end is nothing but what we see in our website whenever we load, that is called front end, right? And same thing we need to build the front end parts first, okay. So we need to use html, css, javascript. These are the language to creating a front end, okay. What are the things? html, css, javascript. These are the language to creating a button, images, text. These are things are created in the html, css, javascript. Okay, build the pod, use a c and use button. First we need to design our website in the proper manner. After that we just creating a everything in the front end parts, okay. So how the design button or look, how the images are in the website and text, okay, everything we need to writing using the tool like html, css, javascript. We need to build these things, okay. So make sure the design responsive, okay. And responsive is nothing but, and whenever we creating a website it will be differ from the devices, okay. Like the phone size will be differ from the computer size, and the computer size will be different from the tablet size. So we need to build for this our website is suitable for every device. So we need to properly design, okay. That is called responsive. Responsive is nothing but we need to respond for every screen will be adapt our website. So that's why we need to mention here responsive, okay. Work on all the screen size, okay. That is called responsive, okay. Based on these things we just creating a front end parts, okay, right? Front end using html, css, javascript. That is a front end development, okay. After the front end we need to move to the back end development. After the front end we going to back end development. In back end, okay, in back end, okay, in back end is also called as behind the scenes things, okay. Basically in the back end only we process the data, okay. In the back end only we process the data and creating feature like login system, storing images and orders, okay. Like this is the futures, okay. Basically we understand what are the first we understand what kind of purpose we do in our website, okay. Basically it's like order system means like Swiggy, Zomato. These are the order system based website, okay. We just collecting a request from the client and collecting a order from the customer, and after that based on the order we just based on the food order we just see which hotel or nearby that having that food. So we just based on the request we just suggesting the some other hotels, okay. Same, this is a process, one of the process of the website. In the same thing the based on the our website structure, we need to mention what are the features we need, okay, like login system, storing messages and orders, okay. And in this backend, what are the tools we use? In this backend, what are the tools we use? Like in the Python, we having a two framework. In the Python, we having a two framework. One is Django and another one is Flask. These are the two framework to building a backend development, okay. And in JavaScript also we having a Node.js for that, okay. And also PHP. There is a many backend language, okay. There is a many backend language to build backend logic, okay. Basically this is a data flow process, okay, that is called backend development. And after the backend development, we going to the uh, we going to check our website, okay. After we already planned and designed, and after that we just creating a front end and back end, and now we going to test our website, because we need to understand our website are properly functional to website, okay. Because there is a, whenever the user use it, we did not want to we did not want to show any errors, so we need to test our website in the proper manner, okay. Okay, the testing is nothing but we just checking if everything is work correctly. We just checking everything is work correctly in the proper manner, okay. The tester will be testing these all those things, okay. And we also test for broken links and bugs or error, okay. Like these things are we implement in this testing session, okay. And make sure it's fast and easy to use. Make sure it is fast and easy to use also, okay. We just testing everything, and after testing only we just deploy, okay. Deploy is nothing but, okay, uh, okay, basically we understand what is testing. We just fixing errors and everything. We just testing our website working properly or not, okay. That is the process of testing. And after that, going to know what is deployment, okay. Deployment is nothing but we just put our website in the internet. Put our website in the internet, because that only the everyone can access our website, okay. Otherwise we only use our website, okay. So we just live our website in the platform like GitHub Pages and Visual and Netcliffe for front end, okay. These are the platform for live our website, like Play Store, okay. Everyone know what is Play Store. And if you created an app, we need to put our app in the Play Store, okay. That only everyone can install and use your app, okay. The same thing, we need to deployment in our website, okay. We need to live our website, so we need to use the platform like GitHub Pages and like Heroku, Hinder, otherwise the cloud server. The everyone know the AWS and Google Azure. These are the cloud server. We need to put these things in that cloud server. Okay, that only we website or live. Okay, everyone can access our website. That is called deployment. What is deployment? We need to put the website on the internet. Okay, that is called deployment. Okay, now we understand what is deployment, okay. Basically we just online our website, okay. That is called deployment. And what is maintenance? Okay, maintenance is after the deployment we just live our website, everyone can access our website, right? And we need to update and secure okay, we need to upgrade our website. If the client is asking for, I need to add these features in our website, so you can build these things. Okay, so in that time we just upgrade our website. And also if there is in the future we having any errors or any bugs, we need to check for it, we need to solve that error. Okay, that is called maintenance. We need to always maintain our website in the proper way. Okay, we just that is called maintenance. Okay, we just keep the website update and secure. Okay, we just keep the website update and secure. Okay, that is called maintenance. And fix any issues that comes up. Okay, if there is any issue in internet, the website is not load or is showing any errors like that, we need to always look for that error, we need to solve that error. Okay, that is called maintenance. Okay, and add new features. I'm already tell, if client asking for any upgrading process, we need to upgrade that process. That is called maintenance. After the deployment we need to maintain our website. Okay, uh, now we understand what is the developing process of website. Okay, we now we understand what is the development process of website. Okay, what are the process? First we need to plan. What are the process? First we need to plan. After the plan we need to design our website, and after the design we need to create a front end development. And after the creating of front end development, we need to creating a back end development. Okay, and after the back end development we need to test our website. We need to check the website or work properly. Okay, work properly in the proper manner. Okay, that is called testing. And deployment. And finally we just launch our website in the live. And after that, maintenance. Okay, that is the process of web development. Okay, that is the process of web development. And now we're going to learn important concept of web development, that is called API. Okay, that is called API. Okay, is there anybody know what is API? Is there anybody know what is API? Is just a first tip that is good. Okay, just a 1 day course. Okay, it's a workshop. Okay, I just tell what is API. Basically, API stand for Application Programming Interface. Okay, basically, why we use API? Basically, it was developed to enable communication different sort of application. Okay, basically, API is nothing but whenever we just connecting two software, we using this API. Okay, basically, the API is connecting a two software like the see this line and application programming interface. Basically, API stand for application programming interface and act as a bridge. Okay, act as a bridge that allows system to exchange data and functionality. Okay, basically it is the intermediate of the two software, and in between the two software it just transform the data. Okay, one to another. Okay, that is the process of application programming interface. Application programming interface. An API integrated platform for service like web development, cloud automation, and AI. It was developed to enable communication between different software applications. Okay, basically API is connecting it to software uh, for transferring a data itself. Okay, that is called API. Okay, first we understand the example. Okay, then only we're going to understand what is API. Okay, and we have everyone know everyone going for hotel, right? Okay, in hotel we having a waiter, right? We having a waiter. What is the power? What is the work of waiter? Waiter, waiter just ask the order from the customer. Okay, ask the order from the customer. Based on the customer order, the waiter can deliver, tell to the chef. Based on the customer order, the waiter can tell to the chef, and chef after the based on the waiter's request, the chef will be prepare the dish. Okay, based on the dish will be delivered by the waiter again to the customer. Okay, this is the process of waiter, right? We just asking, and after that give the what they need, and after that collect this from the chef, and after again give to the customer. Okay, this is the process of waiter, right? The same as the API process also similar like that. Okay, okay, API is a intermediate which is a user, end user. End user is nothing but who using a browser, that is called end user. If you search anything, that is called you are the end user. Okay, basically whenever based on the request, the API is based on the request, collecting your request and go to the server. Go to the server and tell the request. Okay, and server will be response. Okay, and based on the response, it will be give the API again give to the end user what the response is. Okay, basically this is the process of API. Basically this is the process of API. Okay, basically API is nothing but it is an intermediate that can connecting it to different software, and it is an intermediate that can pass the database. And now we're going to learn what is a URL. Okay, basically everyone know what is URL. Okay, that is called URL. Okay, HTTP, yes, and slash slash. Okay, this is the whenever we give a request, it will be going like this. Okay, whenever we search anything in Google or Chrome, anything Firefox, it will be going like this. Go like this. Okay, that is called URL. Okay, HTTPS is nothing but it's a protocol, hypertext transfer protocol, and yes means secure. And after that, this is a domain name. Okay, example site.com is called domain name. It is domain name, and it is a separate page path. Okay, and this is everything is a separate page. Okay, basically this is protocol, and this domain name, this is a separate page in our website. Okay, whenever we're creating a website, we need to buy a domain. Okay, domain is nothing but .com, .net, .in. These are the called as a top level domain name. .org. Okay, these are the domain names. Okay. Okay, advantage of API. Basically, advantage of API. What are the advantage of API? API help app talk to each other. Basically, application programming interface is used to talk app talk to each other. Okay, just transferring it to two different software data, right? So that is called as app talk to each other. Okay, now we understand what is API, how the APIs work. Okay, API use simple rule to share a data. Okay, basically what is the rule? What is the rule? Okay. basically it is we just asking based on the customer request, we just pass the order, right? It's the same thing, the API also do the same thing. Okay, API use a simple rule like a request and response, that is a rule. Okay, based on the it, based on these things, the API use the simple rules to share data. Okay, API makes app work better and faster. Basically API make apps work better and faster. Okay, if you're creating this based on this, connecting a two soft different software that can be improve our process normally. Okay, that is called app work better and faster. Okay, why API matters? Why APIs matters? Okay, basically why APIs matter? They make software system communicate efficiently. Okay, the software, the two software can communicate more efficiently. Okay, that is one of the advantage of using API. Make software system communicate efficiently and work across multiple industries: finance, healthcare, e-commerce, AI, cloud. Okay, these are the different types of industries we using a API. And easy to develop, test, deploy with modern tool. Easy to develop, test, and deploy with modern tools. Easy to develop, test, deploy with modern tools. And what are the types of API? These are the four types of API. One is open API, partner API, internal API, composite API. Okay, these are the four type of API. First, we understand what is open API. Okay, in the name of open API, we just openly using this API data. Okay, basically it is free. Everyone can access these things. Okay, that is called open API. And what is partner API? The partner API is nothing but we uh, just two software are connected, right? So these are two software is called as a partner. Okay, so we can transferring data to the uh, the- between the two software, that is called partner API. And internal API is nothing but in the organization like Facebook, Google, inside of the organization we having a multiple sector. Okay, like if you using if you consider as a Google is a one of the organization, in Google having a Gemini sector separately and have a Google Lens sector separately. So we can inside of the different softwares we just passing our data inside of our organization. That is called internal API. And composite API is which is connecting between the multiple software, connecting between the multiple software. Okay, that is called composite API. And we are having a many more types of API, web APIs and library package, that is also called as a API. And operating system API also here, and database API. These are the multiple types of API. Okay, and we using application of API. We just using the API in web development, mobile development, cloud computing, and AI internal API, and automation, data exchange. These are the application of API. Okay, we already know what is request. Okay, in the API request, we just asking for something. Okay, based on the API request when client such as web app, mobile app sending request to the API platform. Okay, basically what is request we already see. Okay, what is request? Based on the customer end user we just request to the API. Okay, API in the end user we just request to the API, and API will be and again go to the server, and server based on the server response the API will be response to the end user. Okay, so that is the process with, okay, we just requesting something. Okay, that is called request. Request is allow client to communicate with the server by specific endpoint. Okay, and how the API requests work? Okay, basically there is a four types of request. Okay, one is get, post, put, delete. Okay, this is the four type of request. One is get, post, put, delete. Get means we just getting a data. Okay, we just getting the data from the server. And post means we just post something, some data in the server. And put means we just altering or editing a data from the server. And delete means we just deleting a data from the server. That is these are the four type of API request. And response, the response is based on the server will be response based on the request. The response will be server will be give to the API, and API will be response to the end user. Okay, that is called response based on the request which is responding some data. That is called response. I'm already tell what are the methods: get, post, put, delete. Okay, get means retrieve data from the API, send new data. Okay, and update, put means update existing data which is editing a any data. Okay, and delete means remove data from the API, remove data. Okay, deleting a some other data. Okay, how we working with API? Okay, using a browser address. Okay, in the browser also we using this API, and also in the command line tool. Command line tool means command prompt. Okay, in command tool also we using this API. Okay. Okay, here is not there. Okay, not a problem. Okay, in the command line tool also we using this API and using Postman. Okay, Postman is one of the software. Okay, that all in that software also we using this API, and also in the code like Python, JavaScript also having a separate library for using this API. And this is a Postman software. Okay, this is a Postman software. In this software also we are the API how the it's providing a UI. Okay, user interface animations. Okay, that's why it is like the same way how we already discussed about request and response. We just in the it having a UI. Okay, user interface like a good interface. Okay, that is, and that is also the do the same thing. Just request and API will be go to the server, and so server will be based on the request it will be give the to the client. Okay, and it is a popular tool for testing API. Okay, in the developer it help more developers. Okay, the same thing. Okay, okay, now we understand everything how the APIs work, and basically what is the format of data. Okay, basically we using a JSON format for delivering our data. Okay, uh, JSON is nothing but stand for JavaScript object notation. Okay, this is a lightweight data format used to storing and exchanging data between the system and especially in the APIs. Okay, basically we using a JavaScript object notation data type for pausing in the data. Okay, why we using this JSON type? Because it is easy to read and write. Okay, basically it is easy to read and write, and it is lightweight and fast. Okay, basically it is easy to read and write, and it is lightweight and fast. That's why we're using a JSON. Okay, and language independence. Okay, basically it support Python also, it support JavaScript also, it support Java also. Okay, that's why we prefer this JSON format. Okay, this is our example format of JSON. Okay, it's also called as a key value pair. Okay, basically name, what is the name of the user? Okay, we just mention in the double quotes, we just mention John. Okay, and age 25, and email, what the email of the user. Okay, basically this is the JSON format. Okay, key value pair. Basically JSON format is nothing but it is a key value pair. Okay, in this format only it will be responding data in this format only. Okay, understand? And okay, and yeah, okay, and that is the content of today. And thank you for your time, and thank you for everything. Stay on the YouTube. And is there any doubt you can ask me? Okay, in this in through the session, is there any doubt you can ask me in the comment section? I can respond and clear your doubt. Okay, is there any doubt for anyone? Is there any doubt? Okay, thank you for your response and time. And if you have a doubt, you can leave in the comment section. I definitely reply for that. Okay, and thank you for your time. And yeah.